Hi, my name is Shane Hymas. I'm the Director of Retail Sales Execution for Blendtec, and this is for the most part, our classic lineup here. So what you have with our Blendtec series is Blendtec at its core is really about innovation and about pushing the boundaries of what blenders can actually do, what they can achieve. So we basically have quite a few different series. Our blenders range from around just about $400 to around the $399 price range. And they go all the way up to our machine over here, which is our sound enclosure. This is our professional series of machines. These all the way go up to about $1,100. So we have basically a price range at the high end of $1,100 all the way down to $400. So in looking at our lower priced machines, these are the most feature-rich machines in their price range, and they're also the most powerful. So what these machines are really able to do is they kind of introduce you to our brand, introduce you to the power and the performance of commercial blending. Our machines at their core are basically high-performance blenders. They're capable of doing things that cheap blenders just can't do, as well as they come with exceptional warranties. So all of our product actually comes with an 8-year unconditional warranty, except for our Pro over here, and this particular machine comes with a 10-year warranty. Now that is basically bumper to bumper. That means whatever happens with these machines in 8 years, if anything happens, we'll replace it for you. Now our machines are actually built in Orem, Utah. We actually build and manufacture more of our product than any other manufacturer for blenders in America. About 70% of this entire machine is actually built in our own facilities. So when you're talking about our injection molding, our shelves, our base, our electronics actually are all built and manufactured right in our facilities in Orem, Utah. So when you're talking about American-built precision and power, that's what our machines really embody. So with our Classic Series machines, we have a few different types of jars. This is actually our most price-aggressive machine. They come in a wide variety of different colors. There's actually 5 different colors. These are just representing 4 of them here. What it actually has is it has pre-programmed blend cycles. Now we actually were the inventors of pre-programmed blend cycles. We've actually been doing pre-programmed blends for a little over 20 years. We originally created these for smoothie bars and restaurants that actually use our machines, to where a restaurant employee could just add a recipe into the machine, push a button, and the machine makes the recipe for them. They could walk away, help other customers, and when they come back, the machine shuts itself off when it's done. So if you actually want to make a smoothie, you don't have to be a type of person or a smoothie professional to be able to do it. All you have to do is just push a button, and the machine does itself. Now we also have manual speeds, so if you're actually doing things that you just want to have complete control over, you can actually just manually operate these machines. Now a few years back, we actually did another innovation. We actually made the world's first touchscreen machine. So these machines actually have a touchscreen display, so it's just the same type of technology that's in your smartphone. It's actually called capacitive touch technology. These machines come in a wide variety of different colors and feature sets as well. So if we actually want to walk over here, I'll just go ahead and show you the feature set of this one because it's actually powered up. So right when you see here, when you turn it off, it's actually beautiful, it goes away, but when you power back on, you see all your pre-programmed cycles, and you also see your manual speeds. So this machine, let's say if we're actually going to do a blend for a smoothie, we're going to use the smoothie button. We'll push smoothie, it'll say smoothie, and it'll start counting down, and the machine will go through different speeds and cycles, and when it counts down all the way, it'll shut itself off once it's done. Now this machine is the Pro 800. It's relatively kind of loud, but what's beautiful about this machine is it's the world's quietest blender. So when you actually put the I guess you could say sound cover over the top of the machine, you can actually talk at a normal voice, and you don't have to worry about the machine drowning out your voice. You can just go about your daily activities. You're not waking up your family if you're an early riser, and the machine will just go ahead and shut itself off when it's done. Now in this motors and in our machines features a 3-peak horsepower blender. Now what that means is that these machines are exceptionally powerful. To kind of show people what we do with these machines or how powerful they are, we did a whole YouTube series that you'll see on YouTube called Will It Blend, where you can see our owner and our innovator, Tom Dixon, actually blending up ridiculous things on the inside of the machine. It'll blend up iPhones and iPads and 2x4s just to prove a point. These machines are exceptionally powerful, so if you can do that with pieces of wood, or if you can do that with iPhones and iPads, if you're using frozen fruit, you'll never have to worry about burning your machine out with using frozen fruit or tough ingredients. That's what these machines are built for at their core, is to give you exceptional blends in a very, very fast amount of time, and you can actually blend thousands and thousands and thousands of smoothies, and you'll never have to worry about blowing out your motor or blowing out your machine. Once again, they come with an exceptional warranty. Now, at its core, on the inside of these machines, really where I guess you could say the difference between our blenders are. From feature sets, you can already see that they're very, very feature-rich machines. They're very easy to use. The technology behind the blender is really where they excel. So the motor is actually what we call a direct drive armature. So the motor is actually directly driving straight in, and it's actually going steel to steel. So this is stainless steel, and this is stainless steel. And there's no breakaway couplings or pieces. generally whenever you see a different blender, you'll see cheap little pieces here, whether it be rubber, whether it be plastic or hard plastic, and those pieces are actually designed to break away if there's something too tough on the inside of the jar. This is direct drive, so that means it's stainless steel, right into stainless steel. Whatever we place in that jar, these machines will go ahead and blend. So it's very, very tough. Now the actual blade, you'll notice on the inside of the jar, is actually far different from a traditional blade too. Traditional blades are cross-patterned, so what that means is when you're looking at the jar, they usually have blades that are actually cross-patterned. The design of the blade is designed to pop things up versus pull things down. Our blade is actually a patented design. It's a single wingtip blade, and it's designed to force the material down instead of chasing the material around. So when we power up the machine, even at a low speed, you'll immediately see all that material being forced down to the center of the jar. See how it creates a lot of activity? The better or greater the activity on the inside of the machine, the smoother and the finer your blends will be. So you're not having to sit there and pound the side of your jar or try to stir things through the lid. Now, as well, you'll notice that there's no tamper or tool that you have to use with our machines. That blade, as well as our jar, is designed to do that work for you. So all you have to do is just load the recipe in the jar, push a program, and the machine will just basically blend and shut itself off when it's completely done. Now, with the touchscreen machine, with the warranty, with the jars, everything kind of works in conjunction with one another to actually yield superior blends. We also have different accessories that are actually very great as well. So let me show you our newest accessory here. This is our miniature jar. It's actually called the Mini Wildside jar. So for those people who just have a hard time measuring or they want to get a perfect size smoothie, you can pack this jar all the way up and your blend will actually yield a perfect 24-ounce smoothie. So this is kind of our personal jar, so if you actually just want to make something yourself, you can do that very rapidly. Then we have one other spectacular jar. Now the twister jar is basically our Beyond Smoothie jar, and what this jar is designed to do is take very, very thick and very creamy ingredients and be able to blend them exceptionally well. So let's say if you want to do like an almond butter, you can actually stick just almonds in there. You don't have to add an exceptional amount of oil, you don't have to add any oil. When you start blending, this lid has two tines. They work kind of like spatulas on the inside of the jar. So when you're blending, you just twist the lid, and it scrapes the sidewalls of the jar while you blend. So you can actually do the thickest things, whether you're doing a hummus, or whether you're doing a nut butter, or a pesto. Any of those type of thick things that you want to get done, this is basically our Beyond Smoothie jar, and it'll do it exceptionally quick. So that's our introduction to Blendtec. We hope you like the assortment, the beautiful colors, and check out our website if you have time. It's www.blendtec.com. Thanks for joining us. Hi, my name is IHHS. I'm the Director of Retail Sales Execution for Blendtec, and this is for the most part, our classic lineup here. So what you have with our Blendtec series is Blendtec at its core, it's really about innovation and about pushing the boundaries of what blenders can actually do, what they can achieve. So we basically have quite a few different series. Our blenders range from around just about $400 to around the $399 price range. And they go all the way up to our machine over here, which is our sound enclosure. This is our professional series of machines. These all the way go up to about $1,100. So we have basically a price range at the high end of $1,100 all the way down to $400.